Hey everyone, welcome to week 2. I hope you survived your week 1. I know week 1 is always the hardest because everything's kind of coming together. I know you have other classes and trying to get everything together. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. A lot of you have. If I did not reply to you, please let me know again. I've gotten quite a few emails, so I'm just trying to work through all of them. But I hope everybody has access and is figuring out the reading, and we can start week 2. So this week, make sure to do your readings. That's chapter 41 and chapter 42 of the Lewis reading. Make sure to specifically look at the pages when you're looking at the reading because there's some ones you can skip. So unless you want to do some extra work, then make sure you look at that. And then the ATI books as well, chapter 48 and 49 and chapter 51 and 52. Make sure you watch this video if you're doing that. Check that off the list. And make sure to review the PowerPoints that are attached in chapter 41 and chapter 42. I will, in the later part of this video, talk about some of the highlights that I think from those PowerPoints, but make sure to read through. Make sure to pull it up on your computer and you can read the comments below. If you pull up the PowerPoints on your phone, you can't see the comments. And the comments really give you some good material in the notes. And then make sure to take your quiz. A lot of people asked about due dates. I know this is kind of unusual, but there are no due dates on the quiz. All you have to do is have all the quizzes done by the time you get to your next exam, which is on week 4. That being said, make sure to stick up with them. If you wait to do everything until week 4, you're going to cry a lot. But just make sure week by week, technically these start are Monday through Sunday, but try to keep up every week. If you keep up, you'll do much better with the exams instead of being overwhelmed. So technically no due date on the quiz until the exam, but I recommend doing it week by week. And then make sure to complete the study guides. I highly recommend to do this every week. Don't wait till week 4 when you get to the exam because you want to be studying by that point. Do it week by week, put it all in a binder or save it all in one section of your computer. That way you have it available to study. And then some other questions that people have had. SurePath is a tool for you. If there is no assignments in your checklist that say, do this on SurePath, don't worry about it at that point. I will follow up if there is an assignment and make sure that's in the checklist. But at this point, it is a tool for you to use. And then in office time, this is an optional, completely optional time. We did have 6 to 8 students come in on Thursday, and it's recorded. So if you go into that session and go to the left side and hit recordings, then you can see the recording from the questions that were asked. A lot of those were just kind of structure questions, which is good. So you can look at that. But this is a time for you to come to me with content issues. So let's say this week you're having an issue with ulcerative colitis versus Crohn's. This is a time to come on there, write down your questions, and we will go through the answers. If I can't come up with an answer at that time, because I'm not all-knowing, surprisingly, but then we will cover it at a different time, or I will put comments or announcements. Please watch your announcements because I will keep posting in the announcements. I am also planning on keep working through the weeks, and so you will see week 3 and week 4 hopefully up by very quickly so you can work through them. The last thing is ATI quizzes. So you do need to be in my ATI class. If you are not, I'm working on figuring out how to get, if I can have access to add people in because there's a lot of workarounds. But we're working on that. But in week 3, we will have a quiz that's through ATI. This will be open Thursday through Saturday. I open it for 2 to 2.5, 3 days. That way you can work through it for those that work weekends and those that don't. So you will have Thursday through Saturday to complete that. And then just heads up, like I said, week 4 is the first exam. Exam are big points in here, so you definitely want to be studying your PowerPoints, doing your study guides, and paying close attention to your quizzes. Okay, that's a big one. All right. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to me. Happy to help. And if, again, I've gotten quite a few emails, and if things kind of get muddled, email me again. It's not going to bug me. That being said, I'm trying to check my emails a couple times a day. I don't always get to it. Busy with family and busy with work. I work quite a few night shifts. So just give me some time, at least 24 hours to respond to you. Okay.